A new incredible footage shows UFO spotted in mysterious ancient canyon where experts claims they have found some evidence of portals. Hi everyone, welcome on UFO section 51. I am DosGeek and you are always welcome here on this incredible channel to talk about UFOs and the latest UFO sightings spotted everywhere in the world. Today we are going to talk about some incredible footage that was shown during a TV show on the History Channel, and it was recorded by some experts, some paranormal experts and some UFO enthusiasts during their research made in the Skinwalker Ranch. Yes, this place is very famous now in the world for some paranormal and unexplained events. I already made some videos and some shorts about the Skinwalker Ranch, so I invite you to discover them on the channel. And of course, before going further into today's topic, I invite you, as always, to like this video, to share the video, and if you are new on the channel, to subscribe to the channel. All this put together is a very important support for the channel. It can help very significantly the channel to be more visible on YouTube, because the channel is not really favored by YouTube's algorithm, because especially of this UAP or this UFO subject. This is very often assimilated to some conspiracy theories, and you know that these subjects, they are made invisible on the social networks by the different algorithms. It is more and more difficult to make a YouTube channel like ours profitable, really profitable. The more the time goes, the less visible is the channel because of all these things. So every like, every sharing, every subscriber on the channel, every kind comment, all these little things, that's very significant, and that's very important to help the channel to grow up on YouTube. And of course, when you grow up, you gain more and more visibility, and it's easier to make the channel profitable. For the moment, the channel is not really profitable. I already showed you some numbers concerning the ads, the revenue ads on the channel, and it's not very huge, you know, because we have to deal somewhere with some kind of censorship, but that's not a very clear and very official censorship. That's a kind of hidden censorship, some invisible censorship, because the social networks usually don't like these topics of UFOs, of ancient aliens, all these things, for which we have so many theories, often assimilated as conspiracy theories, and that's not very well rated on these social networks. That's not easy every day. I have to keep the motivation with all that, and hopefully you are still all there supporting the channel, so thank you for all that, thank you for watching all these videos. I will say it again and again, all the things that you can do for the channel, your comments, your likes, all this, that can really help the channel, and that's a big support for my work on this channel. So thank you again for all this. But now let's start today's topic. Incredible footage shows UFO spotted in mysterious ancient canyon where experts claim they have found evidence of portals. The eerie phenomenon was shown during Tuesday's episode of the History Channel's Beyond Skinwalker Ranch. Hosts Paul Beban, veteran journalist, and Andy Bustamante, an ex-CIA agent, traveled to Rock Art Ranch, a private cattle ranch in northern Arizona, to investigate the thousands of ancient Native American petroglyphs. The men spoke with former Navajo ranger John Dover about the ancient rock carvings that show animals three-fingered creatures seemingly representing extraterrestrials, and what is believed to be portals. The area, which is deemed sacred, was created by indigenous people more than 13,000 years ago. Here you can see the petroglyphs feature unusual rock carvings, including three-fingered people and portals created by indigenous people more than 13,000 years ago. Thousands of ancient rock carvings are at Rock Art Ranch, a cattle ranch in northern Arizona. Experts have been investigating the petroglyphs for years. Secret of Skinwalker Ranch stars astrophysicist Travis Taylor and principal investigator Eric Bard told the two experts on the spin-off show to think about what they are looking at and what it could be that it's trying to tell you. Taylor, an acclaimed astrophysicist who has worked with NASA to explore the UFO phenomena, explained that the indigenous people used the cave systems as a portal system and noted that places like these may be a doorway or a window to somewhere else. Bard appeared excited about the portal they were going to witness. During the episode, the men compared the petroglyphs that appear at Rock Art Ranch with the ones at Skinwalker Ranch in Utah to see if there is a connection. Andy and Paul brought their thermal imaging equipment to check the energy and vibrations. A first time for Dover, who told them there has never been any investigations or experiments performed at the Rock Art Ranch. On their walk into the canyon, Dover told them about the carvings that have been there since 500 AD. Dover said the three-fingered people represent star people. Other highlights of the hour-long show include the stunning visual of two cigar-shaped UFOs that appeared on camera at an accelerated rate. Former Navajo Ranger John Dover on the left speaks with Paul in the center and Andy on the right. Andy expressed surprise and said, "So we are basically saying here that these people were visited or they experienced contact with extraterrestrials. That's really quite humbling." He also explained that in native culture, spirals always are an indication of migration, but said that we have reinterpreted it to symbolize a portal. The men took measurements while out in the field and used their instruments to capture the sound and energy level. During their exploration, they discovered parts of the rocks in the cliffs that were bright hot, while others were not. Dover added, "We believe that the ancients had the ability to manipulate these dimensional gates." Light, energy, and frequency was measured during the episode with the assistance of Native American drumming. The men set up cameras to capture the orbs flying through the air. Two cigar-shaped UFOs mysteriously appeared after a ritual was performed, flying at incredibly high speeds during the hour-long show. Even more activity began to occur after a Native American medicine man beat on a drum and chanted a slow melodic rhythm, causing vibrations. Both men noticed a drastic temperature drop and the orb-like UFOs changed directions. One of the several unidentified flying objects was caught on a camera set at ground level, going at an accelerating speed before disappearing from view. However, a separate camera set up at 60 feet above the canyon did not capture the UFO above the petroglyphs, leaving the investigators to think they might be smaller orb-like UFOs. On this picture, one of several UFOs that appeared on the Beyond Skinwalker Ranch stars recording equipment. The alleged UFO flight paths were non-linear, with one making a change in direction that could not be achieved using modern aircraft. Whatever the phenomenon is right now, it does seem to be hovering around. Tuesday's episode, so it was in June 2024, comes a week after the two investigators went to the Miller Ranch in Colorado, which has not only been the location of several UFO sightings, but is near a local bridge with incredibly high fatality rate, nearly 16 deaths in over 30 accidents. Using LiDAR ground laser technology, they created a 3D model of the bridge constructed from the data that at some points located completely underground, something the investigators say might be due to time-slowing anomaly. You know that anomaly, that time-slowing anomaly, usually that kind of time-slowing anomaly happens when an incident like a UFO landing somewhere happens. And also it was mentioned in some movies or also in some TV shows like the X-Files. And the team at Skinwalker Ranch observed 4 unidentified flying objects and what appeared to be a possible portal on the ranch. The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch, currently in its 5th season, has seen its fair share of UFOs in recent episodes as well. Earlier this season, the team of researchers and scientists encountered at least 4 UFOs on camera at the same time, and you can see them here on this picture. In the comments we have some reactions like this one, ingenious. I do not believe there is anything or anyone about this craft. They are clearly being used for observation purposes by heaven knows who. Remember, some people's perception of the universe started out with the Bible and ended up with Star Wars, skipping the bit in the middle that dealt with the laws of physics and understanding big numbers. So we end with this picture, the first picture of the petroglyphs on the rocks. It would be very difficult to deny that these creatures indeed would come from the stars. And on the left, you have this picture of this light in the sky, in the night sky, caught on camera by the experts. If we want to understand one day what is really happening all around us, we have to find these tools of perception. We have to find a way to control what we are encountering. I think that's a key in our way of understanding all these events, all these phenomena. Were the American Indians able to call the UFO to appear in the sky when they did their dance and their songs and their music? Do they have the tools, or do they have do they know the way to communicate with these sky beings in order to make them appear in the sky when you need them? Is it a pure chance to have this UFO sighting just a few moments after the dance, the songs, the music made by the Indians? That would be very interesting to discuss, to have a debate with some American Indians about their traditions, their culture, and in which way they learned to communicate with the sky beings, with the spirits, and all these forces, these forms of energy that are interacting with us. Maybe this is another step of evolution of humanity in the future, when we are able to go to other dimensions. Thank you guys for watching. This was DozGeek. Thank you by advance for your kind comments. And as always, I will invite you to meet in the next video very soon on the channel. Thank you for liking, for sharing the video. Don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Keep your eyes on the skies, keep the smile on your face too, and as always, live long and prosper.